Two breaking stories just dropped, and they lit a fire under the Steelers' locker room. First, a Week 1 showdown with serious drama. Justin Fields, now wearing Jets green, will face his former team, led by Aaron Rodgers. But the tension really spiked after a surprising comment from Peyton Wilson, who sent an unexpected message to Fields, making it clear that friendship won't matter once they hit the field. And behind the scenes, Pittsburgh might be cooking up a move on offense, but the target is not who fans had in mind. If you're a true fan, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss a thing. Let's get into it. All right, picture this. Week 1 of the NFL season, and we've got a spicy revenge storyline brewing right out of the gate. The Pittsburgh Steelers and the New York Jets are swapping quarterbacks like it's a fantasy league, and things just got real. So here's the setup. Justin Fields, now rocking the green and white of the Jets, is going to kick off the season by squaring off against his old squad. And guess who's calling the shots on the other sideline for Pittsburgh? None other than Aaron freaking Rodgers, who's fresh off a Jets stint himself. It's basically a Freaky Friday situation in the QB world. But the real juice came from Steelers linebacker Peyton Wilson, who's already foaming at the mouth for this matchup. The second-year defender hopped on the insiders and dropped some fire about going toe-to-toe with his former teammate. And yeah, there's love there, but there's also a whole lot of "let's crush this dude" energy. Wilson said he's got a solid bond with Fields, sharing Bible studies and building a real friendship off the field. But come game time, all that's getting left at the door. "Obviously, we want to go out there and absolutely destroy Justin," he said with a grin you could practically hear through the mic. "But at the end of the day, Justin's a great guy. I'm just super excited to play against him." That kind of friendly fire is what makes this league so entertaining. You've got respect, sure, but when the pads go on and the whistle blows, it's all business. And Wilson's not just circling Week 1 on his calendar, he's practically sharpening his cleats for it. Now, the plot thickens when you consider Fields might know a thing or two about how the Steelers run their defense. If Pittsburgh didn't switch things up schematically, they could be walking into a trap with a QB who's already cracked the code. So yeah, Week 1 isn't just about who wins, it's about bragging rights, inside knowledge, and a little bit of poetic quarterback chaos. And if Wilson's words brought the heat, wait until you hear who the Steelers might be targeting on offense and what that really says about the front office. So the Steelers started this offseason dreaming big. Think Terry McLaurin or Chris Olave type big, but now there's chatter they might pivot to. Jalen Polk? Yeah, that's where we're at. According to Andrew Filipponi from 93.7 The Fan, Pittsburgh's doing their homework on the second-year wideout out of New England. Polk was the 37th overall pick just last draft, but it sounds like he might not even survive cut day with the Patriots. If he hits the waiver wire, the Steelers could pounce. Maybe toss a late-round pick New England's way or just snag him outright. But let's be real here. What happened? We went from potentially trading for proven stars to poking around at a dude who hasn't even locked up a roster spot on one of the league's most offensively lost teams. That's not just a step down. It's falling off the ladder completely. Sure, Polk's got upside. He's young, talented, and might just need a better fit to show what he can do. But the Steelers already have young guys with upside coming out their ears. Roman Wilson, Calvin Austin. How many developmental projects can one depth chart hold? This team doesn't need another WR4. They need a real deal WR2. Someone who can help stretch the field opposite George Pickens right now, not maybe someday if he develops. The most frustrating part? Even if they land Polk, it likely doesn't move the needle for 2025. The dude's probably not cracking the starting lineup and might even struggle to make the active roster unless injuries strike. So yeah, the Steelers are still hunting for that missing piece at wide receiver, and this Polk rumor just adds to the madness. 2 weeks till kickoff, and the chaos is just heating up. Expect more names, more noise, and hopefully someone who can actually make an impact. Because settling for fringe guys after swinging for stars, that ain't it. Wilson made it clear. Friends or not, Fields is in for a battle. And this possible offensive reinforcement, it's either a hidden gem or another wasted gamble. Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss what's next.